in middle term breaking, the one which is attached to the x square and the one which doesn't have any x are called the first and the last terms, and they can be interchanged. For example, you have 2x square plus 3x plus 8, let's say. So the x square part and the part which doesn't have any x can be interchanged. Like we can write like this as well. That doesn't matter. So this could be the first term or the third term, and even this could be the third term or the first term. Basically they can interchange, but the one which is attached to x will always remain in the middle. This is the first thing. Now the next part, we get confused, like let's say x square plus we have 9x plus 18. Now you find the factors of the first and the last term. In the first one it's only 1, and the last term 18. Let's find the factors. So basically the factors of 18 are 2. Now what you need to do is you will have to break the middle term. It could be plus plus, minus minus, plus minus, minus plus. So how to know how it should be broken down? So if the signs of the first and the last terms are positive, the middle term will be broken into plus plus. Basically the middle term has to be added. How? You need to add the factors that you have received by breaking the first and the last term. You have already broken them down into their prime factors. Now over here you have 3 factors. You need to reduce them down to 2 factors, but make sure all of them are included. You really can't write like this 3 plus 3 6. No, 2 has to be included. So you multiply them once again and find the combination such that you get plus 9x. For example, if I do this combination 2 into 3 6 and this combination 3, I'm getting this 6 plus 6. So see, the middle term is added. So if the first and the last term is plus, the middle term will be added. But if the first and the last term is plus but the middle term is negative, then also it is going to be added, but it's going to be minus minus this time. Then also we add it, we don't subtract, but this time it's going to be minus minus. Either both will be plus or both will be minus, depending upon the sign of the middle term. So when the first and the last terms are positive, then the middle term is added. Now it can be either plus plus or minus minus. It can be plus plus when the middle term has a positive sign, and it's going to be minus minus when the middle term has got a negative sign. Now next we have see. Now if one of the first or the third term has got a negative sign, then the middle term will be subtracted. So let's find the factors. The factors are 2, 2, 3. So again, how can we get x? 4 and 3. I said they should be subtracted. You don't need to add this time because the last term is negative. If either the third term or the first term is negative, they should be subtracted in order to get the middle term. Now the question might arise whether the greater number will be positive or the smaller number. Again, your answer lies in the sign of the middle term. If the middle term is positive, then obviously the greater number would be positive and the smaller number would be negative, because 4x minus 3x is plus x. If you write it as 3x minus 4x, then it will become minus x, which will be wrong again. So if either the first term or the last term is negative, then the middle term will be subtracted. And if the middle term is positive, then the greater number will be positive. And if the middle term is negative, then the greater number is going to be basically negative. X square minus 4x plus 3x minus 12, because minus 4x plus 3x is going to give you minus x. So if either the last term or the first term is negative, the middle term is going to be subtracted. And if the middle term is positive, then it will be plus minus. If the middle term is positive, then it will be plus minus. Plus minus, basically the greater number will be positive, smaller number will be negative. But if the middle term is negative, then it will be minus plus, means the greater number will be negative, smaller number will be positive. That's it.